Hey girl, hey. So, we're gonna finish our story from yesterday. Right, we're gonna finish. So, yesterday we left off when I was telling you, right, my ex, it was his wedding date. It was his wedding day. I was wilding out all over social media, announcing to the world what he had done, right? And in the midst of my announcements on his wife's family's pages and all types of ish, right? In the midst of all that, another woman came forward, right? Another woman who just so happened to have the same name as his wife, as the woman he had married on that day, right? And truth be told, listen, that woman is an Aries, and that bitch is just as petty as I was at that time. And we were some petty ass bitches. We were some petty. We did some petty shit. We was wilding out, regardless. Right, me and this woman was tag teaming, and we was harassing. It got really, in hindsight, it got really messy and really ugly. In hindsight, I definitely wouldn't have handled that the same way, right? Like, I was still in a very emotionally immature space. Like, in hindsight, like, I probably would have just taken it to the altar and like stayed, emotionally out of the spotlight. But you know what? I was so hurt, and so I didn't give a fuck. I didn't give a fuck who knew. I didn't care. I wanted the entire world to know that he was, he ain't shit. I wanted the entire world to know what he had done. I wanted the entire world to know that he was a liar. And I was running around telling people, I was like, he's a whole motherfucking demon. This man is a whole demon. Okay? Like, out here doing demonic ish. Listen. Listen, honey, okay? So, I was upset. I was in my motherfucking emotions. I was in my feelings. I was doing the motherfucking most, right? Truth be told, the first thing that they did as husband and wife was to handle me and the other girl that morning. The next day, girl, and you know what's spicy after the fact? What's spicy and what is the unknown-ish behind the scenes, right? Because we spiritually nosy. Me and my spiritual friends be spiritually nosy. And do you know what this man did on their wedding night? This man done screwed one of her friends who was the bridesmaid, okay? Why? Because the bridesmaid saw the D and was like, ooh. The bridesmaid saw the D. And I'm like, I mean, I've had better. Like, see, I'm not impressed by shit like right? But I mean, like, some people do be impressed by shit like that. I've been a ho. I done ran through a lot of dick. Like, I done seen a lot of dicks, and I done seen at least 5 times the amounts of the dicks that I done fucked with. Like, so, like, yeah, don't nothing faze me. Like, I'm not fazed by this. Like, I'm not fazed by, like, whatever. Okay, congratulations. You want a fucking cookie? Like, it is what it is, right? Regardless. The bridesmaid, apparently one of the bridesmaid done saw the pictures, done saw the videos, and she decided to take it upon her while they had, had some beverages that evening, and everybody was a little bit twisted. Yeah, while his wife was sleeping, he was screwing her friend. Listen, that's that spicy shit. And that's that shit, listen. We was tapping in, bitch. We was tap in. We done seen some things, okay? Either way, that's neither here nor there, right? So the first thing that they did as husband and wife was to deal with me and this little girl, this girl, right? That's the first thing that they were fucking doing, dealing with me and this girl. Figuring out, like, what's what, right? And it's crazy because he met this girl because she's a call girl. You know them internet girls that you be paying to see and paying a girl. She's a call girl. So, I mean, like, I learned a lot of things about this motherfucking man. I learned that he's the type to pay to play and all kinds of... Listen. All I'm gonna say is that you never know who the fuck you're dealing with, okay? And this is why I always tell people all the damn time, it's not about what you're saying, and it sure as hell ain't about what the fuck you're doing, right? Because if you got money, see, it ain't tricking if you got it. I can't stand when people be sitting here saying, like, oh, actions speak louder than words, bitch. Spoken like the type of bitch who fucks with broke dudes. Because let me tell you something. Men who have money, like, it ain't nothing. It ain't nothing to buy you shit. It ain't nothing to buy you shit on a weekly basis. It ain't shit to splurge on you. It ain't nothing. It ain't nothing to do that for multiple women at the same time. Because it ain't tricking if you got it. When you make 6 fucking figures a year, what does it matter? What does it matter? It's not even putting a real dent into your motherfucking monthly pay. You taking a few hundred out your motherfucking paycheck out the month, like even taking $500-$600 out your paycheck every month, that ain't really doing nothing. It's not really making a real dent when you make real money. You dig? So it ain't about what the fuck you do, because I've had men do all types of outlandish ish. Especially when he was trying to like placate me. Especially when I had one of those dreams that he had cheated. Right? Motherfucker want to placate me. Here's this. Here's that. Here's a bag. Here's some flowers. Here's some fucking chocolates. Here's some this. Here's some that. It ain't tricking if you got it. So let's be real. It ain't about what the fuck you do, and it sure is fucking about what you say. Right? It's about the energy, because you know what does not lie ever? Never, ever, ever. It's the energy, honey. The energy never fucking lies, okay? So if you could take anything away from this motherfucking story, know this. Fuck what people do and fuck what people say. Because it doesn't even fucking matter. It doesn't even matter, okay? A good liar is a good liar, and you ain't gonna fucking find out until it's too late. You dig? Follow your intuition at all given points in time, because the energy is never going to lie. Look at the energy. Feel the energy. What is it telling you? Go with that. It ain't about what it looks like. Listen, I've had plenty of men be disappointed as fuck. Why? Because they look good as hell on paper, and they can't begin to imagine why the fuck I don't want them. Because I don't give a fuck about how good you look on paper. I don't give a fuck about how good you look. I don't care about how much you make. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I can literally see you, and I can see us, and I can see that this ain't gonna work. So why the fuck am I about to waste our time? I would never do that to anybody. Not to you, not to me, not to none of us. Okay? We're not wasting time and energy where we don't belong. And I'm not going to allow myself to be distracted or delusioned to be with somebody and to be someplace that I do not fucking belong. Hell no. Right? And I promised myself, after my motherfucking XO, we definitely not doing that again. Right? Always listen to your intuition. For real. Listen, today I went to go get some motherfucking half and half of my coffee. And here's a mini little, like, I should have known, right? Because when I looked at the motherfucking creamer that I normally get, I was going to pick it up. And something told me to pick up the creamer that I regularly get. But right next to it, there was a creamer for 20 motherfucking cents, 19 cents actually, 19 cents less than the motherfucking creamer that I was about to get. Like, 19 fucking cents, pretty much 20 cents less, right? Listen. I get home, I make myself some coffee, I pour the fucking creamer in that bitch. It looked like it got chunks in it. I fucking would go to taste it. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Nasty. Open up the other fucking creamer, because I bought 2. Nasty. Went my ass back to the motherfucking store, in the rain, mind you, because it is raining in New Jersey, okay? In the motherfucking rain, back and forth. Got my motherfucking creamer now. Got some good shit now. Now it's good. And you know what? Something fucking told me, just get my normal fucking creamer. Something told me. It was a very, very subtle, very quick, very, right? If you blink, you would miss it, okay? That's how quick and subtle it fucking was. And I say that to say this. Like, there's a lesson there for you, okay? Sometimes your intuition is very motherfucking subtle. It is just the most subtle little twinge of something, right? But you can't allow yourself to gaslight yourself and think you're crazy. Like, no, and you can't allow yourself, you can't afford to essentially ignore it, right? I fucked around, and what cost me 40 fucking cents, I instead of just spending the extra fucking 40 cents, I cost myself another walk back and forth in the fucking rain, when I could have originally just listened to my fucking intuition and paid the extra motherfucking 40 cents. But no, I ended up having to take another fucking walk in the rain when I should have just listened to myself, right? So there's a lesson there for you as well. Always listen to yourself, because you never know what the fuck you're going to cost yourself, you know, making your life fucking harder than it has to be, all because you didn't listen. Beep, beep, okay? All because you didn't listen the first time, honey, all right? Now, I'm not done with the story about my ex, right? Because that's what happened in August, right? And by the end of August, I was getting a motherfucking cease and desist letter where he was lying, honey. He was lying. So we're going to get into that tomorrow, all right? I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. I love you guys, and I'll see you soon, all right?